Hey everybody, it's Justin at Eddie Chrysler here in Bismarck, North Dakota. It's a balmy 7 above zero today, so I figured I'd get back out here and do some videos for you. What you're looking at here is one of our really nice dualies that we have on hand. 2024 Ram 3500 Mega Cab 1-ton dually. It's a Laramie Night Edition in bright white. This thing, I'm just going to say it, it's sick. It's of course Night Edition. You're going to get a lot of awesome features. Everything's body color white, bumpers, door handles, and whatnot. If it's not white, it's black, so you can tell the grill, upper and lower, the housings on the headlights, all that. We'll get to the taillights. Those are black. Has a sport hood and everything like that. This one also has the black aluminum wheels. These things look sick, especially having the machining around the circles on the wheels. Great wheels. Has 6 aluminum wheels instead of being just the outside ones. It's got the factory optional steps. It does have the new power folding and extending tow mirrors. As you see, I got the LED work lights on the front turned on right now. So there's LED light on the front for working outside at night. And then also there's another little one back here for when you're working, on the backside. Both of these are power. You got blind spot monitoring on this one, heated elements on both, power elements on both, like I said. I'm gonna open up the inside real quick here. Up front, Laramie leather interior. You got the black leather, heated and cooled seats up front, 8-way power on both sides. You got the full center console, 12-inch screen. We'll talk more about that when I get to the other side. You got the upper and lower glove box, more storage in your center console. Great place to be, especially with heated seats going right now. I can't wait to sit in this thing because it's beautiful out. It's North Dakota for you. I'm gonna come to the back now. If you know anything about the mega cabs, you can't find a bigger cab in the industry right now. This thing has got more room than you're gonna probably need. Now, this one has the factory floor mats. That's what's in these boxes and everything. So everything's boxed up yet. The back seat here, as you can see, it has a lot of reclining. So if you're on a road trip, going camping, going to a horse show, rodeo, whatever, whoever's in the back, they can recline back, take a nice nap. Or if you want, pull this handle, fold it down all the way across on that side too. You'd have a flat place here to, basically for storage. I've actually heard of people sleep on top of this at night. It's not gonna lie to you. And then you got all the storage behind the back seat. There's your cold front right there for the up front on the grill for these cold days. Heated rear window, power slider, so it is equipped with that. It has the Alpine sound system, surround sound with subwoofer and everything. Come around back here. 6.7 liter high output Cummins, 420 horsepower, 1,075 foot-pounds of torque. It has the Ice and 6-speed automatic transmission. As you can see on this one, part of the Night Edition package also. Black logos on back, the black surrounds on the taillights and everything. These are actually your blind spot and cross traffic alert sensors. So once, so nobody, don't back into nobody. Also, you got backup sensors along the bottom of the bumper. This has the 7-pin and the 4-pin plugins. It also has the surround view camera system if you get the optional wiring for the light cameras on the back of your trailers and everything, so you can see what's going on behind the trailer and on the sides, the whole 9 yards. Backup camera here. You got the backup camera up in the third brake light there with the LED work light, as you can see. So there is a 5th wheel prep package under the snow. Then over here, you also have another 7-pin hookup and all that. Plus, you got 115 volt max, 400 watt max cargo, I guess you could say outlet for running whatever you need, air compressor or whatever you got going on. Come around this way a little bit again. This truck is gorgeous. I've nicknamed it White Buffalo when it came off the truck. If our family still had horses, I think this is probably what we'd have. This truck is just beautiful. Come over here, show you. Like I said, you can see how big the door is, plus all the cab back here. So, you got plenty of room back here. I've road tripped in these before. It's amazing to have this much room in the back of a vehicle for road trips. Okay. And then I'm going to jump in the driver's seat. Factory remote start, of course. And we've been in the negatives, I'm talking negative 25-degree air temperature before the windshield. Remote start, this truck started up right away. Didn't have to jump anything here. Gonna get in here. Of course, you got the analog gauges. You got the adjustable digital display in the middle. You can go through and change all your settings how you want there. Cruise control. You got stereo controls on the back side. Automatic headlamps. Okay, and then of course you got all the controls over here for the windows and for your mirrors. So I'm going to turn off those lights. Now this button here, when it's lit up like that, if you push the left, which I already did, they're extended out. When you push it to the right, that's when they fold in. So great mirrors. These are a big step up. And then also, of course, they power fold for those tighter spaces. But other than the mirrors, you're going to be worrying about those dually fenders, I have a feeling. Okay, come back on over here. 12-inch display. You got your navigation, powered by TomTom, an amazing system. I've said in a lot of my videos, I've used it on deliveries and everything. It's honestly, to some extent, better than Google Maps. I swear by it. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Okay. Go to the home page here. AM, FM stereo. You get your satellite radio. Like I said, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. They're both wireless with your Bluetooth, so you can run your music through there. Now, what's nice is you go in the climate control. You have all your settings here, but you still have buttons on the outside for all the different climate control. You also, if you're, let's say, in the navigation, and you're driving and your steering wheel gets too hot or the seat, you can tap right here on either side. You can adjust your air temperature coming out of the HVAC and the heated seats, cooled seats, and whatnot, okay? We'll go back in the media. Like I said, just a great stereo. I mean, it's a good stereo. It's Alpine. I mean, what can I say? I grew up with Alpine too, you know. Back to the nav. Like I said, great nav system. Phone, of course, you can have one phone hooked up for music, and the other phone, if you're driving and you want to make phone calls while you're driving, you can do the phone calls. So hopefully the other person, you like the same music they listen to. Vehicle, you got all sorts of stuff. So one of the things here is all the cameras. So I'm going to try to get in here. So you got your surround view 360 camera, okay? We're going to close that. Then you got the top front, so you can just look out what's going in front of you. You got the top rear, which is coming off the tailgate, looking down. So if you're hooking up a bumper pole, easy cheesy. Then you have your blind spots, which is cool. So there's cameras down in the mirrors down there on both sides. So when you're turning and you turn your blinker on, that's going to come on so you can see what the truck's doing and your trailer, so you don't accidentally jump a curb, okay? Because I see a lot of people do that. And of course, another front view, front cross, more of a, I don't know, kind of angle you'd want to call it, but they call it the cross path one. You got the rear cross path, which kind of shows you who's coming and going from you. And of course, you got the cargo camera. Also, what's nice about this, it's easy to hook up a gooseneck with this because you just one-man operation. Use the remote, drop the tailgate back under your trailer, hook it up, flip the tailgate up, plug it in, you're done. Okay? So there's all that. You do have trailer pages. Now, like I said, it does have the reverse guidance. So when you're hooking up and you're backing up, you can actually use this to kind of see what you're doing when you're backing the trailer up. The other thing is you can adjust it while you're backing up to kind of see what's going on the other sides if you want to. It's really, like I said, it's a really crazy system. Okay, we're going to go back to trailer. We'll go back in there real quick. Now, I'm not going to be able to show you, but it'll be a blue screen basically. This is the screen you would have if you order the optional Mopar camera system. Other companies sell them too. It'll plug into the bumper or inside the truck box. Basically, then you can have a camera on the back of your trailer so you can actually see what's going on back there and who's tailgating you or who's not, or when you're backing up, loading the horses up. Or you can have cameras inside the trailers. If you're hauling that hot rod, make sure it's not bouncing around, or your horses, your cattle, whatever. Keep an eye on everything. So there's all of that. You know, you got your favorites, so you can set favorite camera settings. So when you go in here, you can hit all those right away. Like I said, the interior ones on your trailers and whatnot. You have your dashboard. So that's different things. You got your towing pages, your off-road pages, other controls, camera, auto-dimming rearview mirror. And this is also a digital camera rearview mirror too. And what's cool is when you can have that set up when it's plugged into the trailer, you can use that to look out the back too. Settings, all the settings for this. I mean, safety, driving assistant, your profile, 100% configurable, great system. And then you go to apps and you can set your shortcuts to certain settings you want. So if you go into all, let's just say we go vehicle again, and each one of those cameras, let's say I put a star for the cargo, and then we'll do a star for, though, let's say just the rear view, okay? So when I go back in here, I'll wait till this goes away. Go away, there you go. Favorites, now those shortcuts are there and you can hit into there right away. This one also has, like I said, front rear park sensors, factory exhaust brake. It is automatic setting and a full-on setting. Go to tow haul setting. And you also have the auxiliary switches down here for if you add extra lights and whatnot. And of course, the big old center console here. All sorts of storage. And of course, this slides back and forth. Plug your cell phone in there. You got a house-style charge port down there, just like you do in the back seat. Bunch of USBs. Slide this back up. You got the top console with the USB ports in there. And then you got more storage down there. So beautiful truck. I mean, if I needed a dually, I'd probably just drive it and we'll say why not. But yeah, this truck is great. Only one we got on hand right now. Last two things I'll show you. You can drop the tailgate from here. Interior lights, your SOS goes with your Uconnect Ram Connect app. If you get into an accident, dial 911. Problem with the truck, call that. They'll call and try to do over-the-air updates and whatnot. Power sliding rear window, and of course your HomeLink transmitter for your garage door. So if you have any questions and you're looking for a dually, I know a lot of diesels are hard to come by right now, but we have a whole lot, and I usually don't do this, but I'm going to put her in gear. We're going to go for a little spin here real quick. So like I said, it's been cold, but I tell you what, right now I am actually going to be in the process of starting all of our trucks. If you're looking for a diesel, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a dually, that whole row I have are diesels. I got like this Laramie here. I got a Limited, Bighorn Sport. I got another couple more Laramies. We got some Rebels in that are Cummins turbo diesels. We got Night Edition Laramies, and then I've got even more over here. So if you guys are looking for a 3/4 ton crew cab short box truck, I definitely have them for you. I have this dually. I have more mega cabs en route. A couple of those are actually 2023s that we've been just waiting to get up here, and because they're 23s, Ram actually has 10% off MSRP rebate on that. So if you're looking for a heavy duty truck, give me a call or shoot me an email. It's 701-380-5590 or jhyder@idchrysler.com. I'll throw it in the description, and I hope you guys all have a safe day. And if you're not in North Dakota, stay warm.